Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's August 26, 2025. Been out here in the workshop starting this morning. Got the caster wheels in for the shelving units that I went ahead and salvaged the parts. Straightened a lot of the pieces up. They're not perfect, but these casters are not as heavy duty for these heavy duty stainless steel shelving units, but they will function, so we'll keep our fingers crossed and use these systems. As I mentioned yesterday, I did a lot of weed whacking and searching through the shipping containers, through all the bins. I bought over 100 the blue bins that we saw before in previous videos, and we just jam-packed everything into those. And then we had a whole bunch of our other bins from our store and all that we put things in as well. We got 2 1/100ths of an inch of rain last night sometime. This is the area that I worked on, one of the areas I worked on yesterday. So this is the central garden plot that we had the garlic and the shallots in. We had the spruce trees in, had the cover crop over there, comfrey all along this edge here. So I went ahead and used the earthquake yesterday. So this is the earthquake here. Real handy little unit. This one was in the building. I replaced the recoil in it, the carburetor. What else? I can't remember what else. Oh, gas line as well. So this thing works really, really well. It does a great job. My granddaughters have been using it over on the new property to knock down the big stuff, and that's what I did over here. I'm going to fire it up again in a couple of minutes and do a little bit of whacking over there by the eastern garden plot, and then get back to working in here and trying to get things set up outside here for the forms that I got to pour. We'll see how everything works out bit by bit today. I'm trying to keep things somewhat quiet. I'll put my earbuds in, that if the guy rings the phone or if Thea sees the guy show up, but I'm expecting the rebar to get delivered today, which I'll have to take off with the forks. So trying to orchestrate those things. So we'll see how everything goes today, bit by bit. Here we go.
Weeding has gotta be done, and it's no fun, but we're out here in the morning sun, pulling the weeds, feeling the breeze, finding small pleasures among the trees. The one good thing about working the land, we get some exercise and it gives us a hand. With every tug, we're making things right, clearing the way, bringing in light. We feed that compost pile, watch it grow, turning waste to wonder slow by slow. While we're weeding, we find our place, building a future with each embrace. The clock keeps ticking, but we don't mind. We'll find our rhythm, let the world unwind. Patience is a virtue, they always say, so we'll keep on weeding in our own sweet way. The one good thing, it's a blessing in disguise. Time to nourish what never dies. While we're waiting, we'll plant the seeds, tending to nature and all her needs. We feed the compost pile, watch it grow, turning waste to wonder slow by slow. While we're weeding, we find our place, building a future with each embrace. The clock keeps ticking, but we don't mind. We'll find our rhythm, let the world unwind. Patience is a virtue, they always say, so we'll keep on weeding in our own sweet way. The one good thing, it's a blessing in disguise. Time to nourish what never dies. While we're weeding, we'll plant the seeds, tending to nature and all her needs. We feed the compost pile, watch it grow, turning waste to wonder slow by slow. While we're weeding, we find our place, building a future with each embrace. So here's to weeding under the sun, finding the joy in what's to be done. The time will come when we finally see weeding was worth it for you and me. Every moment spent in toil brings us closer to the soil. Life keeps moving, and so do we, weeding patiently, wild and free. We feed the compost pile, watch it grow, turning waste to wonder slow by slow. While we're weeding, we find our place, building a future with you and me.
Well, today turned out pretty well. I got a fair number of things accomplished. The real big thing that I got accomplished today was I got my first big order of building materials ordered. I did receive the 5/8 inch rebar here. So I got 15 sticks of the rebar. I've got to build the forms in here and all. Thursday I'll be getting a load of the Saccrete concrete mix that I can pour the forms in here. I already have the anchor bolts to put in, so pretty happy about that. Got a little more organizing done inside the workshop. There's so much more to do. And today I spent a lot of time weed whacking, trying to get close to being caught up. I have a couple more days of weed whacking alone that has got to be done. But getting some of the West Garden weeds up and out of there and getting the weed mats re-exposed. Soil got on top of it. Plant weeds got started going down into the weed mat. I have a lot more to do, but I am making some progress here, bit by bit. I got some done over in the Eastern Garden plot, some weed whacking done over there as well. And all. So I'm not sure what I'll end up doing tomorrow. We have a conference meeting, and then I'm going to try and get some more work done out here as well. So not sure. Yeah, there's still a ton more weeds. I got weeding done in several locations. That little earthquake weeder, the two-wheeled weeder, that does a pretty darn good job. But the Ego handheld one, that's really the beast. It does a lot of good work as well. So I think that's it for today's video. Another not so interesting blasé video, but just wanted to give you an update on where we are. We are making progress. It's just slow. I would say that I ended up ordering some of these supplies from Home Depot, which surprises me. But the woman at the pro desk, Angel, she was actually excellent, and she worked for several days trying to get all of the SKU numbers of all the building supplies that I needed. There were some things that she had questions about, so we had some phone conversations this morning, worked out. They get interrupted constantly when they're working with people coming up asking questions and all, so that's one of the drawbacks of, you know, like a box store. But it ended up turning out pretty darn well in the long run. I got some pretty good, really good prices on materials and all. Some things are just like the ice and water shield that goes on top of the plywood up here. I knew everything had gone up, but I didn't realize that stuff had gone up as much. It's a very good ice and water membrane that goes on there, a self-adhesive one that can go under the metal roof. But boy, it's almost $6 just for the membrane that goes up there. So anyways, you know, it's one of those things. Things are ordered. We'll see how things go. I'll have to do some paperwork in the morning as well. We got a conference call, and I want to get back to work out here and see if I can regather some of our gardens. And I'm waiting on a chalk line. My chalk lines all got destroyed in the collapse of the building. That makes it so much easier here. But anyways, enough of me babbling on. Just thought I'd give you an update. Appreciate you all watching, and it's great to have people that are interested in some of the things that we're doing. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.